Okay, so far we have learned these equations, these formulas to calculate the percentage increase, percentage decrease, and also the percentage change. Okay, always remember these formulas are very important and fundamental to the topic. And now we go on to talk about section 7.3 profit and loss with the same idea. Actually, we have some formulas for profit percentage. Okay, and the idea is like this. Okay, you imagine yourself, you're a businessman, you buy something and then you sell something for a profit. Okay, so some basic terms that you need to know is if you buy something from someone, this is your cost. Okay, I need my app. Okay, so I buy something from someone, okay, at a cost price or simply the cost. For example, I buy some goods, okay, for $10. I resell it for $12. Okay, sell at $12. Then what is my profit? Okay, I sell it at this price and I use this price to buy it, so I earn some money, right? That's my profit. The 12 minus $10 equals to $2. That's my profit, right? So we have the first equation here. Always think about it. Selling price minus your cost gives you your profit. And then again, we have some idea of percentage. We've learned in 7.1 and 2. So we have profit percentage. You compare your profit with your cost. And then that's your profit percentage. And then this gives you the second equation, second formula. Okay, the third formula is just rearranging the second one. So this cross price is at the bottom, so you put it by multiply to the left, and this will give you this formula. Okay, we can start doing example 1 first. Can buy a TV set for this dollar and resell it, okay, 6,000. Find the profit percent. That means the profit percentage, okay? So you can say percentage profit equals to, okay, you earn some money. What's your profit? Is 6,000 minus the cost price, and then divide by cross price, and then times 100%, and this will give you the percentage profit. Okay, what is it? 25%. You earn 25% of it. Now let's try one. Okay, again, you can write profit percent or percentage profit, the same thing. So you earn some money, 2100 minus your cost, that's the profit. This is the profit, and then the cost divide by the cost times 100% gives you 68%, right? Okay, next question. Example 2. Sells 4 watches for 900. And then these watches were bought last year for 3,000. So the selling price will be 4 times 900, give you the total selling price. So the total profit made, right, total profit of course, is 4 times 900. This is a selling minus the cost 3,000, and then we give you the profit 600. And then of course you can find percentage profit by the amount you have earned, the profit, divided by the cost times 100%, and then it would be how many? 20%. Simple. And then try this. Okay, let's try 2. Okay, total profit equals to 3200 minus 2000. Remember to add a dollar sign. And then profit percent, or percentage profit percent equals to 1200 profit divided by cost times 100% equals 60%. Yeah, right? Okay, so sometimes you need to find the selling price, okay, instead of the profit percent. So find the profit first, the A part. Profit is the cost. You can omit the dollar sign for the step, and then it is selling with a profit 55%. Multiply it together, give you the money you earn. Okay, this is your profit. And then selling price, that means selling price will be the cost plus the profit, right, you've made. So the cost is the amount you pay for it, and then you earn some money, and then total, this is your selling price with a dollar sign, 3875. Right. So now your turn to calculate the, let's try. Again, calculate the profit first. Should be equal to $40 times 50% equal to $6, simple. And then the selling price is 40 plus $6 you earn, then you the amount is 46. Alright, next, selling price will be equal to cost times the 1 plus profit percent. This is equation you are using. And for the following example, I think you need to find the cost price. Okay, cost price first. So regarding this relation, the selling price equals to the cost times 1 plus profit percent. You need to find this. Okay, of course, if your maths is good, you can automatically, you don't need to let something. Okay, you use the selling price divide 除 this bracket. Okay, use the selling price to divide by this bracket, and then you can get the cost. Okay, so but for the time being, I want to teach you equation. So you let X dollar be the cost price of the toy, and then this cost times the cost times the 1 plus profit percent, 1 plus 60 according to this, right, equals to 192. This is the selling price. And then find X. Okay, so 192 times 160, 100 gives you X will be equal to 120. So the cost price is $120. Some student add the dollar sign here. Okay, 120, add it here, which is incorrect. Okay, so what's next? Find the profit percent, new selling price. This new selling price. So I write down new selling price equals to, okay, the cost times 1 plus 35%. You're going to make this profit percent, and then the new selling price will be 162. That's it. Okay, let's try 4. Sells the refrigerator at this amount with a profit. Find the cost. Now you can very quickly can get the cost, because according to this, the x is just 192 divided by 1 plus 60%, right? So the cost is, okay, try to do this without letting anything. Divide by 1 plus 14%. Okay, if you can just write down this and calculate the answer. That would be simpler, right? Times 114,100 up here, and then after some calculation, got 5,000, and therefore the cost price is $5,000. Okay, that's it. And then the new selling price again equal to 5,000 times 1 plus 12%. You want to make this profit, and then it would be equal to 5600. Okay, check your answer. Okay, now next page, loss. About loss, you're not going to always make a profit in a during a business. Okay, so you may have a loss. So what do we mean by a loss? That means you are selling at a price lower than the cost. Okay, so you buy something at maybe $10, you sell it just for $9, then you will have a loss $1, right? So what do we mean by a loss? It's not a profit, of course. You're going to lose some money, $1 in this case. And again, think about it. Okay, so in this case, you are going to have a loss, okay, $1, and put it here. The $1 is your loss, and the cost is always the money you pay for to buy the things. Okay, $10. Okay, 10 at the bottom, and put 1 here, will give you 10% for the loss. You lost 10% of money in the transaction, and then the loss will be the cost, okay, times the loss percentage. You calculate 10%, so it matches with the formulas. Okay, anyway, so you need to, okay, memorize all these formulas, and then you do the example down there. Okay, find the cost price. Cost, just write down cost equal to 4200 minus plus 800. Okay, so the cost will be 5000. Okay, so the loss percent equals to, you lost 800 in the transaction, and always divide by the cost. What is your cost? Not 4200, it is 5,000, this number is the cost. This is not the cost, right? So multiply by 100% and then 16%. Many students make the mistakes divided by 4200. This is not the cost, this is your selling price. Always divide by the cost. Okay, again, cost here will be 1800 plus 600 money sign 2400 for the cost, and the loss percent equal to the loss divided by the cost 100%, and then it will be 25% loss. Simple. And then again, you may let, you may not, okay, depends on how good you are in math, okay, thinking. So you can let X dollar here be the cost of the good cube, okay? So X times 1 minus 8% equals to H2H0. And then X, after some calculation, actually, I can write one more step and calculate it to be 9,000. And so the loss is the selling price, this is the cost, minus the selling price, okay, will give you the loss to be $720. You're going to find the loss. You're not going to find the cost. This is just the cost. And the loss is that amount of money. So again, you find the loss here. The next question is for you. You try to do this, okay, your cost of the diamond ring, right, will be equal to a number. The number is 24000 divided by 1 minus 20%. If you cannot make this, okay, mathematical formula, you go back to this. You go back to let and then set up a formula using this formula, okay? If you are able to do this, then it will be faster, okay? So just do some calculation, and then the cost is this amount. And then the loss, oh sorry, not this word, loss, okay? No, not lost. Loss means you're going to lose some money. Okay, this amount minus 24000 will give you the 6,000 loss. Okay. What's next? So Bobby bought a flat for this amount. Then he sold the flat to Jenny at a loss. And then later Jenny sold the flat at this amount. Okay, so many steps. Did Jenny suffer a loss? Explain your answer. So whether she suffered a loss depends on how much she bought the flat from Bobby, right? If she bought the flat from Bobby higher than this amount, okay, then she sell it at this amount, that means she will have a loss. So we are going to calculate the selling price of the flat to Jenny first. And this selling price is actually the cost price for Jenny. Okay, selling price for Bobby equals to the cost price for Jenny. The idea is that. So first of all, calculating this first thing first, selling price to Jenny equals to this amount, how many zero here? 60 times 1 minus 20% at this loss, and then Jenny will buy at this amount. And then since she was selling her flat at the amount less than this amount, she will suffer a loss. Okay. So how to write down? Since you need to compare the number at least to show she suffer a loss. Okay. Since the selling price at which Jenny sold her flat is less than, okay, use the mathematical symbol, less than the cost. You can write down that's what's her selling price. You can write down this amount, and the cost is this amount less than this. Her cost, then Jenny suffer a loss for sure. All right, so you need to compare and then conclusion. Many students just calculate the selling price for Jenny and then jump to the conclusion very quickly. You cannot do that. You will lose 1 mark for comparison. Okay, this is the comparison. Compare. Okay, so next, try 7. Again, selling price to Daniel. Selling price to Daniel equals to 8080 times the sum loss, and then 7272. And then this number compared to this two number, you compare it. You can write down the comparison as a statement. Since the selling price at which Daniel sold the corn, that's the amount less than, okay, the cost. It is less than. That means you can write down conclusion now. Daniel's claim. What is he claiming? He claimed that he suffered a loss. Daniel's claim is agreed. Is agreed. That means he is correct. He suffered a loss. Okay. All right. some more questions, maybe more difficult. Okay, just try it by yourself first. Pause it, think about it, do something. Okay, and then I will show you the answer very quickly. Okay, read the question, do it. Okay, so after doing it, okay, let the cost of each telephone be X, okay, X dollar. So X equals to X times 1 plus 15% equals to 4830, and X would be, and then write the conclusion. The cost of each is, okay, 4200. Okay, okay, so now you let the cost of producing a telephone, for telephone producer be amount C times 1 plus, okay, 250%, okay, this time equal to 4200. So this will be just 300, this number, and then C will be 4200 invert it, and then C would be 1200. Conclusion, the cost is, okay, I omit some word, is 1200. Alright, so now calculate the percentage profit, or if the producer can sell a phone at this amount. So from B, part B, we calculate the cost. Cost is 1200. So profit percent equals to something. Your profit, that is the selling minus the cost, okay? 4500 the selling minus the cost, divide by the cost, times 100%. You are going to make 275% profit. Okay, that's it. And then why do producers seldom sell goods to customer directly to earn a large profit, and usually through retailers? Suggest a reason. Of course, most customers won't go to the production company to buy the goods, because it's more convenient to buy it from the retailer. Prefer shopping, okay? In physical store. Of course, by then they can check and try the good and choose different brands of product from the retailers. They have choice, right? They can put the goods in their hands and try it. So there are some advantages. Okay, now let's move on to section. Maybe we can end here, and we can start a new video for that. Okay, thank you.